Look, we must discuss something involving the WWE. Shout out to Cody Rhodes. Shout out to Bully Ray. Busted Open. That's one of the top podcasts, in wrestling, period. They discuss various topics. Clearly, you see what's going on with Bully Ray and the WWE. He was a part of, the tag match at WrestleMania 40. It was just spectacular, and clearly he just has much more of a presence. Paul Heyman going into the Hall of Fame, ECW. We all know what's going on with that, the relationship, and to see Cody. These guys, all these guys got podcasts and wrestling, but they don't got the WWE champion pulling up. That was a boss move. I got to shout out to Bully. He was spending a lot of time out there, with the WWE. So I'm pretty sure he got this taken care of. And Cody, like, listen, he looked official there, with the title sitting right there next to him. He made a revelation that I think a lot of people, are going to be very curious on. He had discussed, obviously, the situation about The Rock and Roman Reigns. We all know this is a back-to-back Royal Rumble winner. Cody Rhodes. Only a couple of people in history have done that. He's a part of that rare class, and he found out the day of the Royal Rumble that the possibility of The Rock and Roman, the bloodline storyline, it was all going to culminate, and it was going to be the biggest main event in whatever. And basically he said he had to walk out of there, basically knowing that he was going to be the winner, but basically he wasn't going to be main eventing, so all of this happened right then and there. You almost heard Mark Henry. Mark Henry's on the podcast as well. This is an official podcast. If you're not listening to this, I mean, I don't know what's going on, but make sure you hit the subscribe button too if you want more content. Here at Flight Sports, we're going to be bringing a lot of professional wrestling content, news, updates, and more. So if you're interested, let's get in the comment section and let's politic this. He said it was very hard to complain because he knew that he was going to win and he was going to point at the sign and this, that, and the third. So I'm pretty sure it was a little awkward time for him, but hey, he got noticed around the Royal Rumble. He couldn't tell anybody. So, that's very secretive in WWE. I'm pretty sure that when they step to a guy like Cody, some of these things got to be on the hush. That's what makes, professional wrestling the best, when things are kept quiet. We all know when rumors and leaks start coming out, it just waters everything down. That's why CM Punk's return was so legendary, because it just happened out of nowhere. Of course it was rumors, but it been rumors for years with CM Punk. Something finally was able to get done, and all the fans was able to rejoice. Now back to the situation here at hand. It all worked out because clearly The Rock and Roman, I think that's a heck of a main event, just not for that year, because they already had a crazy storyline. And we've seen the fans poo-poo on the main event. Anybody remember WrestleMania 30 with Daniel Bryan, Randy Orton, and Batista? Batista coming back. The WWE wanted to have Randy versus Batista. We all know the evolution and all that. It was all going to culminate, and the fans went ballistic. And they cheered Batista when he came back. And then once they found out that Brian was getting screwed, oh, they lost it. And the same thing happened here. They was cheering for it when they stepped in the ring. But once they found out that Cody was getting screwed, that's when they lost it, and they had to redo things. And I think it was for the better. And I think we are headed down a road of The Rock versus Cody. And I'm going to leave it at that. We're going to be discussing what to expect when the final boss returns. You already know what it is. Hit that like button and most definitely hit the subscribe button. It's Flight Sports